All right, I was mute. Sorry about that. Yay, welcome. Welcome to a new live stream. How are you doing? How is the people doing? All right, I'm very excited. I'm sorry I'm trying to do a live stream 9 p.m. my time on a Sunday. I know it's too late, so I'm sorry about that. But this was the time that I was available to do this. But I'm very excited. Who is on the chat? Who is on the chat? Dejarme vuestros comentarios. Let me know your comments. ¿Quién está en el chat? So we have a very packed live stream today. I will keep working on moodsfm, my new project, but this time we will not work on the consumer application. We will work actually on a, let's say, helper application to basically curate and manage all the music that we provide to the platform. So that's what we are gonna do. I have prepared a beautiful design with the mock-up. And we will start from scratch. So we will start with React, create React application. We will create our application from scratch, and then we will keep adding features. It's gonna be kind of like simple, but I think very interesting. And also, I want you to be part of this project and of this application. So, as I said, let me know in your comments, in the comment section, any thoughts, any questions, any ideas. Right now we are live streaming and broadcasting to multiple platforms. So we are on Twitch, we are on YouTube, we are on Periscope, on Twitter. So I have the chat right there, and I have everything set up for having a very smooth experience. So I'm gonna start by sharing my screen right now. So what I want to share is the design. So what are we gonna actually build today? So 1 second. Just let me know if the audio and everything is fine. I hope so. I think it should be great. Let me go to desktop. All right. So this is the mockup that I did. Very simple application, as you see. So we have genres, we have tags, pending to classify, if disabled, search. I will dive deep on this later on. And here we basically have the list of music, right? So the problem that we are trying to solve is forget moodsfm. One of the most important parts is actually the music curation process. So by this application that will be only used by internal staff, we will be able to listen to all the tracks and manage the tracks. Either we need to disable the track, we want to enable the track, we want to change the classification, etc, etc, etc. So we will be able to do that right away in this application that we are going to build on the right side. And that's going to be pretty much it. As you saw, there are a couple of things about this application. So we are going to have all genres tab. So we will be able to filter by electronic music, dance music, etc. We will have tags, which are gonna be like different ways of classifying our music tracks. Then we have here two taggles. One is gonna be pending to classify, meaning those tracks that we haven't curated yet. So we haven't reviewed and make sure that it meets our requirements to be shown on the platform. And then is disabled, which basically want to enable or disable the track to the public users, right? And then here a search input field, which as of now we will just not work on that, but it's something that we can add in the future. And here is just like a list of tracks. So pretty simple, pretty basic. I start to see people on YouTube, I start to see people on Twitch. So just let me know, guys, in the comments your thoughts if you're here. So we are gonna start. So I did prepare some stuff for this session, but I wanted to be as fresh as possible. So we are gonna actually create React app. There are a couple of things that I didn't actually review or didn't prepare because I want to keep it fresh and see my mental process on how I'm developing applications and how I'm developing new stuff. As you saw, we have a new background, so I'm very excited about that. So the first thing that we are gonna do, we're gonna go to create a new React application. Let me see if on the live stream. Okay, I think the music is a little bit loud. All right. That's awesome. And by the way, guys, if you subscribe to the channel, you will see a notification on the top, which is gonna be very fun, and I I think it's gonna be very awesome. So okay, let me open up the terminal right there. All right, let me see. Okay, so we have here a new, a very empty application. So we actually don't have anything right there. We just simply have an example of JSON as well as an MP3 player, an MP3 song. Okay. Let me check if I actually have. All right, what's the version of Create React App? The current version. That's the first thing that we need to do. I think I have the latest, but worth checking. 3.4.1. So yarn upgrade. I think this was the command. Yarn upgrade. No, what was the command? Yarn upgrade. Global. No log file. Yarn global upgrade, maybe. Yarn global upgrade. There we go. All right. So that's gonna be the first thing that we are gonna do. All right. We can start. I think we can actually start with the list of tracks, which is gonna be pretty simple. Oh, what's up? What's up here? 1 second. Yarn upgrade global. You simply. What's up here? Expected version. Oh, there we go. Okay. Got npm use version 10. All right. So the first thing that we got, the first issue was actually that we were using the wrong node version. So that's easily fixable. I'm using nvm. So for those of you that are not familiarized, it's basically a version manager for Node. So you can have like multiple versions of on your machine, and you can easily change from one to the other. All right, so it seems to me that we are now updated to that version. So let's actually, there we go. Let's actually see. Yeah, okay, we are in version 3.4.1. So that's cool. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna take this out. All right. Now let's see how to create our first React application with this command. I think it's pretty simple. It's just like create React app, and then create React app, and then the name of the application. Oh, but actually this would create a folder, so we should probably create a new React app in, okay. Okay. Create React app, nbn catalog. Okay. So let me do something first. I shouldn't have created the create React. Okay. So we are getting a conflict just because I already have the project, the folder created already, but that's very easy. All right, and then we can just drag and drop. I think it's called example.json. Yeah, okay, and then example track. All right, so let's wait until React app finishes. Ooh, hold on. Actually, we can use TypeScript. You can start a new TypeScript app using templates. So use our provided TypeScript append to the creation command. If you already have a project and would like to add TypeScript, see adding TypeScript. So just 1 second, guys, because I want to add TypeScript. Template TypeScript. Any TypeScript lover on the chat? Any lover of TypeScript on the chat? I want to know. I love TypeScript. I think it makes very easy to understand an application context and all the data types. So that's why I love. Hey, Jorge. Hola. XD. Jorgito, ¿qué onda? What's up? All right, let me just remove yarn package. All right, it's installing right now. Okay, and we are installing TypeScript, which is very exciting. Exciting. I need water. Why is this taking so long? Okay. I'm just updating the Twitch live stream so more people can find us. Okay, awesome. All right, so we are finishing downloading all this required stuff for actually create our TypeScript React app. So okay, yarn start, yarn build, yarn test, yarn exec. We suggest that you begin by typing, yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? All right, yarn start. Okay, this opens. ¿Quién está activo? Dejen sus comments. Who is active? Leave your comments. Okay. For those of you that have just recently joined, we're gonna build this application. Oops. We're gonna build this application. It's gonna be an internal application for staff only for GetMoods, my new project. And the goal of this application is basically managing and organizing our music. So we have like several options right there. Okay, the next thing that I want to add is basically this and the end design, which is gonna be our the UI library that we are gonna use. Pretty awesome. I've been using this. We use that in moodsfm, and then I also use for another project that I'm working on. So pretty excited, pretty cool. So I wanna give it another try in this project as well. So for those of you that are not familiarized, basically a UI library gives you a lot of cool stuff, like a lot of components. Okay, yarn at and R&D. It basically gives you like a lot of components already created, a lot of logic that you can reuse and create like a more advanced UI for your projects. But you know, like there are a lot of stuff that we always use in that we always use for projects, like a drop-down menu, a selector, a layout, a column, a row, all that stuff. We create that on any new project. So Ant Design already provides you without like even need to work on that logic. So if you go to their documents, you will see that they have like a lot of components, like the button, the icon, they take typography, you have layouts, you have navigation, a lot of cool stuff actually. So I think it improves the development experience, and it makes you go faster because you don't need to worry on these basics components that you know that you will end up working on and building. So all right, now this should be off. Let's see, yarn start. All right, so we have right now TypeScript configuration right there, pretty cool. Then okay, we have here app.tcx, blah blah blah. All right, what else do we need? So we will need actually emotion, which is CSS in JavaScript library that I've been using for 8 months already, more than 8 months, and I'm very excited about this one. I really love. It's very similar to style component, but with small improvements, in my opinion. Yarn at emotion. And I think we're ready to go actually. There's nothing else that we should work on, or any external dependency that we should add as of now. So yeah, we are really good to go. Just let me try and see yarn start. Ooh, okay, let's see if this is working. It looks like it's starting the development server right now. Oops, sorry, I was not sharing my screen. Okay, so we are starting the development server right there. Let's try to change something here. Hi YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, subscribe. Oh wow, it's taking quite a while to refresh. I think Gatsby, it's faster. All right, awesome. So I think now it's the time to add our fixtures. We will replace that. We will replace this eventually by. Sorry, 1 second. I think it should go on public. Yes. So we will replace this eventually by real API calls and stuff like that. But as of now, we'll just keep the fixtures right there. All right. So let me see if I try to do example.track.mp3, is this gonna load? All right. Awesome. All right. And then the example.json. Okay, cool. We don't really need this. What is this one? Index.html. Okay, cool. So this is basically the React app HTML. Alright, we will just leave that as it is. And then we have here React app. Okay, we don't care about that. We don't care about that. Okay. Okay, awesome. So let's start actually. Let's start by pulling this list of tracks, right? So I think that's gonna be the simplest thing to work first. So let's do it. Okay, I'm just. Oh, actually, I think there is a shortcut for opening the console, no? I think it was okay. Never mind. All right. So the first thing that we are gonna do this list of elements. So the way I normally work first is actually I ended up in a big giant file, right? In this case, app.tsx. Well, it's very simple and pretty small, but I always start like working on a big file, and then once I see like there is opportunities for split it up into separate files and stuff like that. Once I start to see that that particular component is being reused in several places, that's why I started like breaking down things and extract them away. But initially, I always like to work on the same file so I have the same context together. And that's what we are going to do. That doesn't mean that I don't split up the logic in smaller components. You will see that I always split the logic into smaller components, but in the same file at first. Okay, so tracks, we're going to call these mock tracks from... Instead of public, we should have a fixtures folder here. Where, oh, all right, okay. Fixtures, example.json. Okay, so we have our mock right there. I don't actually know if create React app comes with okay. The path was wrong. All right. Let's see. Okay, so what if I add here JSON.stringify? This is for sure only for testing purposes. You attempted to import JSON which falls outside of the project. Okay. So we should actually move the fixtures inside source. Okay, awesome. Okay, let's see. Okay, perfect. So we have just loaded the fixtures right there. The second thing that I'm just gonna do is for sure we are gonna delete all that crappy stuff from the hello world of React app. Create React app. Okay, and I also want to delete. Okay. Let me actually choose a cool color for this. So, well, actually, you know what? Like, I'm not gonna use this, so. Okay, cool. And then the logo, we are not gonna use it, so that's fine. Okay. First things first. So we are gonna start working on the list of the playlist, right? Of the list of the tracks. So I'm just gonna define on the left side right now. Oh, actually, I have the music too loud. Let me check. Okay, perfect. All right. So the first thing we have here the fixtures. So it's an array of tracks. So what we actually can do. Okay. Tracklist. It's gonna receive a list of tracks. So this is gonna be tracks mock, and that's gonna be pretty much. And then here we have the tracks, and we can define actually that this is gonna be an array of track. And you may feel, so what is track? So track is gonna be a data type that is gonna be track.ts. Actually, let me check, because I was working on another application. I have a similar fixtures file. So maybe we can just copy that over. 1 second. Where is the All right, yeah, this works. Okay, this will work. So we have here the artist, the artwork URL, duration, title, provider, name, storage, URL, license, genres, etc. As of now, I'm not want to focus too much on any of these, so we can just like keep them as empty, and then eventually we can just come here and do the rest of the things. So we have here provider, license, genre, and then the data storage, it's gonna be empty as of now. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna import the track type that I've just created in the other file. So we are just gonna keep it there. All right, and then we will just return here a null, so we don't really care. Okay, perfect. Let's extract this. Let's move that above, so we can just have here. All right. Perfecto, perfectissimo. Okay, let's see if the YouTube is streaming. Okay, it says excellent connection, so perfect. If you have any questions so far, just let me know. Okay, so I think the fixtures doesn't match what we have in the example.json, so we need to make sure that we have the same ones. Okay, so let me artist, artwork, duration, title. We don't have a title, bro. Okay, title here. We have provider, name. What do you mean by the name? Artist, artwork, title. We no longer need the name, so that's fine. Artist, provider. Then we have the storage. That should go before PQ. Okay, provider storage title. I'm alpha sorting that. That's something that I always do, especially when you have like so random elements. So you keep consistency by alpha sorting them. So title, we have here genre, that as of now, this will be just simple as the genre interface. We have here, this is called right now the tags. Oh my god, okay, let me do something first. Let me alpha sort this and then we will alpha sort this, because otherwise it's kind of like tracing going into both worlds. So artist A, B, C, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, Alright, so I think we got the order. Okay, and then we need to make sure that we alpha sort them as well. So it's disable, is classified, should go first. Provider storage. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna repeat these. Actually, we should delete this and just like recreate. Just changing the title or whatever. So in the title, another cool track name. We should put comma. Okay. Another cool track name. And then here is gonna be go artist, go cool track. This is gonna be subscribe, XD. This title is gonna be super hard track, and this is gonna be amazing track. Okay, so we will use that as the key later on the React application, so bear that in mind. Okay, so now that we have this alpha sort and everything is fine, let's work on the left side on the type. So we have artist, artwork, duration. We need the genre. It's classified. Okay, we need to add that. It's classified. Boolean. What's the name of this? Is disabled. Then we have here license. We have the provider. We have the storage. We have the tags as the list of, instead of genre, well, okay, instead of genre, it should be more like tag. Because you can have like a defined set of genres, track genres, but then like you need to have a defined tag. Okay, so we have a storage, we have tags, we have titles, we have URLs, and we have the provider, etc., etc. Okay, should be fine right now. So let's see if actually we are getting any compilation error, type error. It's not a cyber type. Okay. TypeScript. Yeah, okay, we can add here some. We can add here some values. What else it's saying? So in the license, we can have here CCVI provider, and just like keep. Well, this is actually storage. Okay, I will not waste time on that as of now. So we should be fine to go. In fact, if we get that, if we get annoyed by that, we can actually replace this as of now by genre. This is gonna be a stream, and then later on we can just work on that. So I don't want to waste time on defining the data type as of now. Then we have the provider, which is gonna be like a stream as well. Data storage, because this is just like basically defining data type, so I don't feel like it's the most interesting part of this live stream, so I will just like work that offline. But as of now, let's focus on the main functionality. What's up here? Type. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right, so let me fix that real quick. So we have here the track. Okay, so instead of an array of tag, we could just have an array of a string, and then later on we can just like replace that, and then okay, array of a string. It's not assignable to type. No, but actually we have here like we don't have any tag right now, right? So array of a string, array of a string. Is this like, should I restart the server? It looks like. Yeah, it's an array of a string, so it should be fine. All right, nice working. Sometimes create React app looks like it got confused, but we are on track. We are on track, which is great. Okay, so let me close these. All right, so let's focus right now on the tracklist components. So we are gonna build what we have on the right side. So I actually don't need to preview anything as of now on the screen on the browser. So we will just like have side by side, so you guys can focus on see what's the UI that we are trying to work on. So what I would typically do this here is basically, you know, like you are receiving here tracks with which is gonna be an array, right? An array of tracks. So I would typically do here inside the section just have tracks.map and then here a track, and then what we are gonna call right now it's a track item, and then we are gonna pass the track value or the track object, right? So we are just like iterating over each element. Just let me do this real quick. This is gonna be props, which is gonna have a track. 1 second, and then we will have here track, and this is gonna be track, which is gonna be the type track. So yeah, pretty simple. We're just like iterating over each element of the tracks, and we're just like rendering an item or an element. So we can just have here like an empty element and say here, I am a track. Let me see why this it says okay, you're not using that. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We can just if you want to see like how this looks like, we can just have on a string fine, and that's pretty much it. Let me what's up? Localhost is are we getting any problem? No, not really. Okay, so let me go. Oh, okay, because that was using the HTTPS. That's fine. All right, so now that we are on the track item, so as you saw, like I've just split it up, the tracks, like the array of tracks, and I'm just have this track list which receive an array of tracks, and internally I'm just mapping over each track and just rendering a track item. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward React, and that's simple. So what we are gonna do now is actually we're gonna display all of this information, right? So we need, you know, like we need here the metadata, we need here the audio, we need here the classification, and we need here this disable button. So we will just leave right now the track and say here it goes the track. Oh my god, it's summer and it's so hot, guys. It's so hot. But anyway, it will be fine. All right, so what I actually want to do here is basically, okay, this will be an order list, and each of these elements will be a list. And then on top of that, we will have the header. So it will be like these titles right there. So we will have, we will have a row, and then we will have, come on. Okay, I do have the auto formatter, which is great. Okay, so let me import row call from and design. Okay, cool. So this is gonna be metadata, this is gonna be audio, this is gonna be classification, and this is gonna be disabled. So in this particular design, like it's not a mobile design, right? Like we will not access this website on mobile, so we will actually don't care about the responsive design for this application. This will be a staff only app, so we will basically use the desktop version of this. So just bear that in mind. What's up here? Okay, So we have metadata, audio classification. By the way, why I'm using Safari? I really I really don't like Safari for developing. So okay, so we had just closed Safari and we just open Chrome, which is great. Okay, so let's inspect this. Okay, so we will have here, if you're not familiarized with ant design, which maybe you're not, just feel free to drop by their website and you will see the different things that you can leverage and use. So here I want to open the column component, and I want to see here, okay, so you have here the flex option, so you have the flex type. Perfect. So I'm just gonna use that actually. So this is gonna be classification. This will be 3 and this will be just kind of like 1. What the hell? Why is this not? Oh, because by default it gets the whole thing. Just 1 second. Let me go to layout. But not there. I just want to see the components. Great. That's what I was looking for. So actually we can have, yeah, we can have like 6. So it's a 24 column. So we will just not, initially we can just have like 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. And we can just like keep adjusting that. What the hell? Why is this row? Oh, because I forgot to include. Yeah, because I forgot to include the CSS from ant design. So that's why we're not seeing like any style or anything there. So just let me check 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, we need to import and design. Where is that? I'm trying to search for that. Well, actually, it should be under documentation, right? So if I go to installation, yeah, there we go. So this is what I was looking for. Okay, so we can add there, right there. Yay! Okay, yeah, that was a very silly thing. And now if I don't want to use actually, so if I use something like, yeah, something more like that. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, cool. So yeah, so we just add this section right there. So we have just add the metadata, audio classification, and disable. So pretty simple. Now I'm just gonna commit this. I always try to commit quite often. Let me put down a little bit the camera so I think you can see me better. Yep. Yep. Oh, maybe a little bit. Okay, something like that. Okay. So let me commit this real quick. So git status, actually I think like we can just commit pretty much everything. Do I have a git ignore here? Yeah, we do. So that's perfect. So we are gonna actually call this initial app, and then a confetti because we're very excited about this. So, oops, why is not getting full? Come on! Why is that not working? There we go. Perfect. All right. So now we can actually focus on this part right there. So we are gonna follow this same proportions. So I'm gonna extract these values over a constant, so we can easily reference that when we are creating the other layout. So this could be Tracklist sizes. Okay, let me just move that. Okay, so it will be meta will be 1, audio will be 1, classification will be 1, disable will be, oh sorry, I'm just like I just put in random values. Okay, perfect. And then here we can just call meta audio a classification disable. Okay, perfect. So let's see if this works. Okay, it works. And we will just replicate the design that we have right there. So it's pretty simple design. So here, what I'm gonna use, I'm gonna use this style object. So the reason why I'm creating this style object right there is because eventually we will move this into a separate file, right? So I don't want to start linking these style objects into a global kind of like style object. I want to keep it next to the component. So we will end up moving this around. So that's fine. So we'll have here a wrapper CSS. And then this could be like 3 pixels solid, and then we can have something like that. F3, F3, F3. What's up with this? Style is declared. Okay, it's assigning a value, and then we need to import CSS. So we are gonna actually CSS emotion core, and we are gonna import that from there. Okay, it's loading. It's loading. Nice. Black Lives Matter. Okay, support the equal justice. 1 second. Motion, table of content. But I actually motion core. Okay, so we can use this. Okay, style so wrapper. What's up here? Do I need to install? Do I need to install? Oh, okay. I thought I should install some sort of like TypeScript for emotion. We'll see. Cannot find module, but emotion is installed, right? Oh, I didn't install emotion. Huh. So what did I actually install by calling Emotion npm? What's that? Is that another package that doesn't need to? There's nothing related to Emotion, to the real one. It's a framework agnostic, blah blah blah. Ah, got it. Okay, so I just need to install that. Let me see, because actually I feel like we should be using the global one. Emotion core TypeScript, by the way, I think we should emotion core type 2 checks, blah blah blah. Oof, it's hot here. Let me restart the server. It's hot. Oh. Okay, so it's starting the development server. What's up? What's up? Okay. Perfect. What's up here? Why I'm not seeing any style scrapper? Yeah, because I don't feel like that's from Emotion Core. I'm just like using the regular Emotion. Wow, the what the fuck? What doesn't exist on type? Emotion includes TypeScript definition for Emotion Core. Oh, okay. Also infer, okay, so I should use Emotion Core then. This definition also infer types for CSS properties, blah blah blah. No, but this is not the kind of like passing props. Bummer. That's not the way I like to use this. I mean, I can use it, no problem, but the CSS prop, emotion bubble, blah blah, emotion chord. Yeah, this is the kind of like CSS that I like to write, which is, it's not like writing object CSS, it's more like writing the regular CSS that we are all familiar with. But this looks like, no, but this is for an emotion chord, so it should be fine. Emotion chord. Okay, so it should be working. Let's see. You have tried to simplify object return from CSS function. It isn't supposed to be used directly, J, as value as a class in prop, but rather handle to emotion so it can handle it as value of CSS prop. Okay, so if I do something like this, Will this work? What's up? Style.wrapper. What the hell? This comment is able to convert CSS call to a function. Maybe that's why. Let me check that. CSS, and then let's try that out. You have tried to stringify, but come on. Let me just try it. But I think I got somebody from Twitch saying donated $100. I don't think so, because I didn't get any notification. Or how do I check that? It's fake. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Are you also a developer, or you're just like checking around? You're playing with my feelings. Yay, what's up, Julie Kerr? Okay, guys, I'm just gonna move forward. Directly calling a style property here, and then eventually we can just like replace that, because I don't really know what's going on there. So this is gonna be styles.wrapper. So right now I'm building a React application. So we are building what you see on the right side are the mocks, like the designs, and I'm implementing that. So we started like not so like 30 or 40 minutes ago, and that's what we are building right now. So I have a new project coming up soon, which is called moodsfm. Basically, you can hear music based on your mood. And this is an internal application for the staff for managing the music and the different tracks. So our project is curating the track list and the music. So this application will actually help us to manually curate the track list. So that's what we are building. Are you also a developer, Julie? Okay, so we have here the border, lead style. No. Actually, this is so cool because I can add the chat over the video. So you're not a developer, but you want to become one, or you're just here for hanging around and see what's going on? All right, so and we will just need here to replicate what we did before. So actually we can replace these, pass the styles equals styles dot, oops, not there. Let me undo this. Okay, and then here we can just simply pass the style.wrapper, and we should be able to see something right there. Awesome. What's up here? Styles. The row doesn't accept a styles property. Row props, row states, row properties. Should be able to. But in any case, what I'm gonna do, and this will be a list item. What's up here? Children list styles property. Oh, thank you. All right, metadata. All right, cool. So the first thing that we are gonna add here is actually the track name. So we will just simply call track dot. Oh my god, using TypeScript is probably one of the best things in the world. Look at how simple it is. So here is gonna be track title, and then the artist right there. I don't really like create React. It's taking quite a while for loading, but that's fine. All right, cool. Then, actually, let me replace this by spam. And instead of using this kind of properties, so we're gonna just use, let's initially say 6, 6, and 6. And let's replace this by span so we can have more control over the layout itself. Yeah, it looks better. Then, all right, and then the disable part, we can just add probably 8 here and then just like decrease this by 4. All right. Okay, so in the second part, we will add a new audio. So actually I need to see the official documentation for this. I think I've never added an audio tag to any project, which is very exciting to do it for the first time. All right. So, yo, any questions so far, people? I know I'm going like super fast and super focused, because I want to get this done as soon as possible. But just feel free to drop any questions. I'm here to answer questions. So if you have any questions, bam, 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 just let me know in the chat. I'm monitoring everything right now. So that's perfectly fine. So this will be track.audio, no, track.artist URL. Okay, so this is the MP3 URL. All right, awesome. So we see the MP3 right there. Nice. You will not be able to see that because I'm with my headphones, and now I'm streaming from the work, not from the work, sorry, but from my personal computer, and I'm just like using headphones. But yeah, it's working, which is very exciting. So that part is done. Pretty simple, pretty basic. And now we need to work on a little bit on this part about classification. So as you already know, we will be able to classify tracks. So we will need to add that. Before that, I want to add a toggle component. As you saw, like working with these sort of libraries like and design, it makes things so much fast. I tended to work like on any new project and build everything from scratch, like all the components and stuff like that. And now I'm kind of like, oh my god, that's super inefficient, right? I'm from Spain, actually. Where are you from, Julie? The beautiful Spain. Have you ever been here? Nice people, nice weather, really awesome cities. New code, new glasses. Hey, Danny, welcome. Oops, sorry, I'm not sharing my screen. Let me share the screen back. Actually, Danny, this is a funny story. So, I killed the other glasses. Temporarily killed the other glasses. How are you doing, man? ¿Cómo estás, Danny? Thanks for dropping by. So we will need to add here the toggle. Toggle is my favorite thing in the world. We'll just add this fake function as of now, and we will just like be able to replace that eventually. Check, well, check in this case will be a boolean, I assume. We will need to check the values of that. Boolean. Perfect. So as you see right now, we added this toggle. Norway! Norway, oh my god. I love Norway. I got some friends from Norway. I've never been to Norway. I got some friends from there and they told me that Norway's dope. Where in Norway are you from? Muy bien, Dani, ¿qué tal todo? All right, so we have the disable enabled. I want to go to Norway. Oh my god, now I should go next to Russia. That's cool. Really north. Awesome. I've heard it's really cold. So it's a really cold weather. And actually my sister went to Norway and got like a health problem because she felt, or she thought that she was in Spain. So it was a little bit like, oh my god. That's cool. So what do you do for a living? Like, are you a student? Are you like, are you working? Bueno, ¿y cómo va el live? ¿Cómo lo ves, Dani? Te doy una breve recap. Should I give you a really quick recap? Dani's a good friend of mine. Thanks for joining the live stream. Alright. I'm a student. That's so awesome. What do you study? I hope you are studying computer science, the best degree in the world. Well, I mean, the best degree for me, for sure. Okay, so the disable and enable, and then we need some sort of like a drop down sort of thing, so we can like toggle between different tags. Let me see what we got here. Oh my god, now it's really cold. So I need to put like a jacket or something like that. Developers in dev. No, this is not the developers in dev jacket, guys. But I should bring branding. Developersindev.com is my project, so I should promote that as well. Let me see. So slider. We actually need a select. I think a select is fine. Yeah, a select may work. Yeah, select may work. Yeah, pretty cool. Insert, blah blah blah. Oh, this is awesome. Honestly, this is exactly custom tag render. This is exactly what we need for the tag section. This is amazing. This is amazing. I'm so happy that I don't need to build this from scratch. So happy. So select, and then you pass here a tag render. Pretty simple. Okay, and then you render a tag. Sure, Danny. I will do a quick recap. I'm not really studying anything. I just finished my 10th year. You're just like trolling me. That's not fair. Well, I mean, we are on Twitch, so it's perfectly fine. People troll me. Okay, Danny, quick recap. So as you saw, because you were on the live stream last week actually, I'm building my new project called moodsfm, and as you know, like no, I'm 16. Oh, okay, so you're a student, but actually not a college student, like a high school student. Cool. Do you play Fortnite? Because I want to start playing Fortnite. Are you planning to study like computer science, or what are you planning to study? Or maybe you can be a streamer and play Fortnite and be a professional esport player. Okay, Danny, so this is a quick recap. So as you saw 1 week ago, because that's where we did the project kickoff, I'm building moodsfm.com, my new project for listening music based on your mood. And basically we have a need for an application for managing all the catalog, the music catalog that we have in moodsfm. So basically right now we are creating a UI, an application for seeing all the music that we have added to the catalog, changing the categories, changing the tags, classify the music, disable it. We don't want to display that to the customers, enable that again. So all the tooling for basically managing our internal catalog, and this is meant to be only for staff only. So this is not an application for customers, like a customer based, like like a customer front-facing application. This is for internal staff only. And that's mainly what we are doing. So as you see here, this is the title and the author of the track. This is the audio, so you can play the track and going forward. This is the classification, so you can add what's the genre for this track, and then you have multiple tags that you can add. So imagine like YouTube music or moody or sad, blah blah blah, whatever we need to, and then disable or enable to basically show that in the catalog or hide that from the catalog. Not really anymore. I used to, though. I'm not going to regular school next year. I'm going to a different type of school. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, Danny, that's what we are building. What do you think? Is that like a super amazing school for high IQ people, or what's that gonna be? I'm curious right now. I wanna see what type of a school are you gonna go next year. Okay, so we have the select tag. I'm just gonna add there, right there, select tag. Alright, and we can just like simply get this. Audio classification. Alright, so we will need to add a drop down right there, which we will add eventually, and then we will add this function for rendering rendering the tag. And basically on the props, this is something super cool about TypeScript, is that enforces you to basically define pretty much everything, which can be annoying sometimes. If you are really annoyed sometimes with TypeScript, put a comment. I feel you. String value, I guess all of this is a string. On close, it's a function. Hey Danny, that's pretty brand new, right? Like we are using TypeScript for the first time in this channel. What's the closable property? Closable. Closable HTML, is that even an HTML tag? Because I feel like how to create closable these items, but is that like an HTML property, or what's that? What's that? Or oh, maybe it's a tag property. Closable, it's a boolean. Okay, so I guess it's either you have that enabled or not. So boolean. I would suggest you guys to alpha sort these. So I always need to do this in Spanish because I don't. I mean, I know of course the alphabet in English, but E, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, A, B, C, D, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. All right, closable should go first. Label, value should go the last. That makes it easier for you. Wow, that's very interesting, man. Actually, I'm gonna put the chat on the live stream because nobody can see that. But so we got a message from Danny saying TypeScript is nice, but something comes very strict for development. If we are working with JavaScript without rules, yeah, JavaScript is easy, man. Like no rules, you can do whatever you want. But I really like TypeScript though. I think it makes things more clear. Okay, and Julie says that. No, not really. You live at the school, you don't get grades, and you don't have regular classes. You do get study points that makes it easier for you to get into school next year. I love that. I always say that regular schools are very boring, and I feel like trying to gamify the whole experience makes the whole thing very, very funny and way more interesting. I think like normal schools, they are like broken in a way. I feel like you can be really good on certain things, not so good on others, but having like some sort of like a grade from 0 to 10 is like whatever. I understand like we should have like a balanced and should have like a grade to try to standardize the process of evaluating everyone, but at the same time, I don't know, it just feels like I know many smart people that they didn't go to school, and that's fine. So I don't know. I have kind of like mixed feelings, but that's very great that you're going to that type of a school. Are you nervous? Are you excited? Danny, do you use, by the way, TypeScript in production? Or that's something that you regular, like you do this more on your regular, on your part-time or on your personal time? Tag render, what's up with this tag render? What's up? No overload matches this call. Okay, it's not a signal. The default value. Just let me check this 1 second. Select value. Key. All right. This is a fun fact about TypeScript, right, Danny? Oh my god. Julie, I'm good at regular school. I just hate it. I'm a bit nervous because I have to move to the other side of the country. Yeah. I totally see that, man. That's scary. I personally like didn't move when I started my school, and that's something that I could potentially regret. So even though it's scary as fuck, I shouldn't say bad words on YouTube, but even though it's scary, you should think about your future, and that's probably the best thing that you can do as of now. Like going away from home, try to expose yourself to a whole different environment. That's gonna be very interesting. And to be honest, like you will meet totally new people, and even though it's scary at first, I think you will find your place there, right? So you need to be very open, try to make friends, but it will be very valuable for you. And also, if eventually you can, oh my god, this is pissing me off so much. If eventually you can actually, let me do something else for this tag render, custom tag props. All right, and if eventually you can actually move somewhere else, and like study in Europe, well, not in Europe for sure, you are in Europe, but to study, I don't know, in London or Germany or Spain or going to America, something like that. Like the more you can do that, the better, man, because right now you're at the age like you don't have any commitment, you just need to find your place. So yeah, it's scary as fuck, but at the same time will be very exciting. 1 second, closable, on close, disabled. How long are you planning to do that? Like 1 year, 2 years, or something like that? No, please, TypeScript. I've just hate you right now. Because I don't want to waste time on these. But what's the problem? So, custom tab prop is not assignable to tab. Okay, so I can actually, you know what I can do? I'm just like, can go to the select method. It's 1 year. Okay, it's 1 year. And is that something that your parents are supporting you? They like this idea? Or it's kind of like, or you are kind of like forced to go? Danny says, but if you create all your code base with TypeScript and want to refactor without pain, then TypeScript is your friend. I totally see that, man. Like, honestly, TypeScript makes life so easy. So it may be like, yeah, I agree with you. Like at first, it may have some sort of like overhead in the sense that you need to get familiarized with the environment, you need to learn the basics of TypeScript, but that's pretty similar to other technologies. And I don't feel like TypeScript is super hard to learn. Like I have so many people saying, oh my god, TypeScript is so hard, or there is kind of like entry barrier. Even though, yeah, I mean, at first you can have like that, some sort of like entry barrier, eventually you get used to that. So yeah, it's just a matter of keep practicing. By the way, I'm just like losing my mind with this for an interface generator. Can I import these? Can I import this custom tag property? Otherwise, guys, I'm just gonna do an any because I don't want to waste time on this. So, custom tag props, custom tag. I cannot. So, okay. interface generator. But it's exporting that, right? So it's actually generator interface lib, not module. No, actually it feels like I can just get that. Oh my god, now it's so cold. I should turn it up. Oh, nice. So if it's 1% your choice, nothing to regret. Danny! I'm getting so excited. I'm frustrated by this. Okay, actually... custom tag props. Let me actually search into this node module, because maybe we can find something here. Yeah, it's exporting that, so I don't actually understand. Interface generator, generator index, option, custom tag props. Okay, so we have the generator right there, and then nothing calls these custom tag props. Oh, it should. Export. Whatever. Custom. Yeah, I think this is probably one of the most painful things when you are working with TypeScript, which is sometimes you don't have, oh my god, just like I feel so bad by doing this, but as of now, just like let's keep moving forward. Oh my god, this is looking so great. This is looking so fucking great. Oh my god, I should not swear. You know, guys, that YouTube can turn down your video just because you are swearing and saying bad things. Like, they can put a strike. Oh my god, I should not say bad words though. I need your help, guys. I sometimes when I'm getting excited, I like to swear, you know, like, but I shouldn't, because YouTube then ban your live stream and says like your live stream doesn't meet our terms of conditions or something like that. Some sort of like whatever. By the way, guys, I have a spoiler. I have something interesting to tell you. Do you want to know? This is a brand exclusive announcement. Do you want to know? This is very important for the channel. This is very important for my projects, for my video editing, whatever. Do you want to know a really, really nice new that I've never disclosed in any social? Do you want to know that? Subscribe. Subscribe and I will let you know. So I spent too much money. Okay, but I need to do something. I need to do something because I cannot like tell these. Yeah, 700 subs. 700 subs. We need 3 more subs. 3 more subs, and I will tell you. 3 more subs on YouTube, and how many people are following me on Twitch. I'm very new to Twitch, so probably 0 people are following on Twitch. Okay. Alright, so 700 people on YouTube. So 3 more, guys. 3 more people on YouTube. And 3 more people on Twitch. Okay, 3 more people either on YouTube. Yeah, 3 more people on YouTube. And I will tell you the craziest thing I've done, or the most expensive thing I've done so far, that is gonna be very awesome for the channel and very awesome for the video content creation part. So, you know, YouTube, you just search my name, YouTube, Jorge Ferreiro, that's my name. That's my name. That's my name. So you search for my name, you click right there, you subscribe, and when we hit 700 subscribers, I will tell you something very important for the channel. By the way, I don't really know. I set up the notifications on the live stream, but actually I'm not seeing them to show on the screen. And I know like You'll subscribe, so thanks so much for that. Well, not subscribe, because on Twitch subscribe doesn't like exist, but it means that you pay. But you follow me, so but it didn't actually show up. Let me test. Let me do a quick test, because what I did is actually, if you follow me, now it appears some sort of like animation on the screen. Oh, okay, nobody donate me actually, so because I'm not a partner. Okay, all right, okay, so 3 more followers and I will disclose that. 3 more followers. Okay, how can I stop? Okay, look at that, it's so gorgeous that I can get those notifications on the screen. By the way, Danny, so cool new profile picture. I think it's so awesome. It's so professional. So keep it up. All right. So everybody subscribe to my YouTube, and I will disclose that 700 people, and I will disclose the craziest thing or the most expensive thing that I've bought so far for the channel. Okay, let's keep going. Share it on your social. All right. So let's keep going. Oh my god, you'll now I wanna go to Norway. Fuck. No, I cannot say bad words. But now I wanna go to Norway. Anyway, okay, let's keep going. So we have here the selector, and then we need another one for the genre. Alright, so actually select a person, not data found. Actually, it could be so cool if we can find like a selector that allows you to actually add one more value. No, this one doesn't. I just feel like oh my god, this is so nice. This is so nice. Ah, I see. So mod tags. Ah, got it. Yeah, but I feel like the tag that we already have. Huh. I feel like the tags, yeah, multiply. Ah, but what if I actually? Let me check these. Okay, because maybe. Okay, so custom tag render, and then multiple. Okay, yeah, multiple. But actually, what we need is the ability to add a new tag if we want. There we go. Nice. I love it. I love it. So test. Wow, look at that. It's so gorgeous. All right. So we just need. Oh, this is exactly what I was looking for. Oh my god, I love Ant so much. Custom drop down menu. Okay, this is exactly what I was looking for. There we go. Oh my god. Mwah! Alright, so I'm just gonna get Yul, if you didn't decide it just yet, I think you should be a computer science person. Coding is one of the best things in the world. Honestly, it's kind of like an addiction, you know, like it's like you can build whatever you want to from your home, and it's like now I'm building something new and I can literally see that live on my screen. So pretty awesome. Okay, and we need to select. Yep, and support TypeScript. ENT. I don't really know how to pronounce that, but yeah, it supports TypeScript. Actually, I don't really know if it's actually built on TypeScript. Actually, we should definitely check, but it supports TypeScript. Okay, what's going on here? Alright, the main chain. So, okay, so I'm gonna do actually here, so instead of calling directly switch, I'm gonna inverse the dependency. So I'm just gonna call here a tag selection, for example, where I can just pass an onChange function. Pretty awesome. And then default checked, okay. And then we can just encapsulate inside that function tag selection, return Twitch, okay, on switch. All right, so what I'm doing here, instead of directly calling I'm just like wrapping the component into a functional component. So we can actually replace this eventually by another component if we want, but we are just defining the interface, and internally we are implementing this as we want. So it's a very small thing, but I like to do this kind of thing. So let me check. Switch props on change. Okay. Let's do this as of now, and then we can just eventually do something else. Alright, so tag selection on change, pretty awesome. And then we will need another component for actually I'm gonna put the chat view, so guys, people can see you. You can do a spam. Hey, what's going on YouTube? I only see 1 like so far. If you're watching the live stream, give it a like. Give it a like. Okay, so this is tag selection, and then we need another one for genre. 700 viewers. Sorry, 700 followers. And I will disclose the craziest things that I bought so far for the channel. All right, so genre selection. So now I'm just like gonna return full. All right. Yeah, exactly. I think React is so awesome. Like, it's so easy. Honestly, let me tell you something, Danny. I know, like, there are so many people that, like, they're brand new to React. For those of you not familiarized, React is it's a way of building UIs. It's a way of building, it's a way of building interfaces, right? So it's just a JavaScript library, but it's so powerful. Oh, okay. So 658. Oh, by the way, 658. I thought we were 678. What? All right, never mind. Yeah. So I think React is so easy for creating smaller components, using functional components, and also I feel like it makes your code super easy to understand. Like, of course, like I've been working for React for almost 2 years now, and of course for me React right now is very easy to understand and to play with, and I know the concept behind React. But for anybody starting to learn React nowadays, I feel it's so easy to learn React, right? It's so easy. Like, there are no many concepts around React. Oh, okay, I was putting this in the wrong place. So genre. Why I was doing? Oh my god, guys! Sometimes. Oh my god, this is not tag selection. This is actually disable button. Or disable switch. Oh my god, I'm monitoring so many things right now, like the Twitch, the YouTube, all that stuff, that sometimes I just simply go crazy. So okay, so let me do that real quick. So tag selection. This is actually where is this? Yeah, this select. Yeah, I refactored that, but it was pretty weird. So, alright, so tag the options. And here we simply need to pass the options, right? Mario Lopez, what's up, bro? ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Welcome to the fam. Tag options. Okay, we simply need to pass here an options object. Where do I have the options object? All right there. So actually this should be dynamic because we are generating the options object based on the item itself. So as of now, for sure, this will be we will not care about like dynamically passing the data, but it will be dynamic. ¿Qué tal, Mario? ¿Cómo te va? Alright. Tag selection options. What's up with these? Alright, so we are getting an error, invalid, not iterable. Okay, let me do something first, right? Because we started to add so many stuff there. So let me just comment this out. So let's see if the disable switch works first. Alright, so this is working fine. Okay, cool. Mario, 1 second and I will explain what we are doing, right? So I will give you the context. Okay, so we have the tag selection, which I think is the one failing. Oh no, okay. The tag selection is working fine. So the one that is actually failing is the genre selection, right? So let me go real quick there. But actually the genre selection is pretty easy, pretty straightforward, so it should be fine. No, okay, it's working. So I think it's just like some random stuff from React, React app. All right. Okay, Mario, welcome. Welcome. So thanks so much for dropping by. So this is what we are doing. So if you were last week, last Saturday and Sunday to the live stream, we were building moodsfm, my new project, with a couple of friends. And basically moodsfm is for listening to music, right, based on your mood. So we have like 8 stations so far, and you will just change the station and stuff like that. So what we are building right now is an application for managing the music that goes to moodsfm. So this will be an internal application. So the moodsfm is an external app, a public app that everybody will access, but this one is only for admins, for the staff of the product. And basically this will allow us to curate, to manage all the tracks that we have in the platform, right? So we will be able to change the classification. So okay, so this track is not electro, it's bad classified. This track is progressive, or these are the tags that the track should have, or we should disable the track and don't display that in the public app. So this is what we are building, like a UI for managing all the music in the platform. So that's what we're building. So what do you think? How is this looking so far? We have reached to the point where we have the music here, and we have the tags, so you can add more tags right there, and even write your own tag. Pretty awesome. And now we are working on the genre classification, so be able to change the genre right there. And all of these, like after you finish working on these will be saved into our database. So we will not cover these in this application or in this live stream, because right now we are focused on the UI, but that's kind of the plan, you know. All right, so let me, we are gonna use this select from and tag selection, genre selection. All right. This is what I call copy-paste development. Actually, you know what, like the cool stuff about using libraries that are so well documented that, for example, like this one, they cover so many use cases that actually it's kind of like, okay, just copy this over and you will be fine. Oh, by the way, what's the import in body? Okay, should I reorder these? So this should go right there. Okay, import. Oh, reorder to top. Okay. Okay, and then this will be select the option. Actually, I don't really like the structuring like that. So select the option. No, where's the option? Oof, it's so cold. I need to learn how to play correctly with the air conditioner. Okay, now it should be fine. Oh, claro. 1 second. I will decrease a little bit the music so you can hear me better. Okay, Danny, I'm decreasing a little bit the music. Can you please tell me if it's fine? Okay. Let me change. Yeah, the current track is... By the way, why I don't see... Where is that music coming from? Is this coming from my PC? No, I don't think so. Hold on. Huh, that's weird. 1 second. Ah, got it. Okay, what type of music, guys, do you want to listen to? Let's put a little bit more of electronic music. Okay. Let me check. What's going on? I look like an idiot right now. No, okay, it should be fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. Okay. Okay, now I think the music is so low that actually... Okay. Alright, perfect. Let's keep going. Let's keep rocking. Let's keep rocking. Let's keep rocking. Okay, let's continue. As you know, if you write a message on the chat, it will show up in the video, which is very exciting and very cool. Okay, now it seems... Now it should be fine. Okay, yeah, now the music is perfect. So let's keep going. Okay, so actually, you know what, like, let me do this real quick. So we will have the option equals select select.option. I shouldn't drink so much water while I'm doing live stream. You know why I'm telling you this. Oh, by the way, thanks so much for the likes on YouTube. We increased the numbers, so pretty exciting. Thanks for that. If you're watching the live stream, give it a good thumb up. Okay, if we have 2 more subscribers. No, how many subscribers do we have right now? 660, 658. Nah, okay. Okay, yeah, if we have 2 more subscribers, I will tell you something very important for the channel. The most expensive thing that I bought for the channel so far. So 2 more subscribers and I will tell you. Okay, so let's see. All right, what's going on here? It says item is not defined. Okay, pre-normal. Okay, so where is the 1 second? Because I'm hearing me back. That's not cool. Okay, perfect. Unexpected user's name, blah blah blah. Let me actually go here. Select. Yeah, but name is not actually defined, right? Value, where's name? Okay, let me see. Let me see this. Let me see the API that they are using right there. Oh, okay. They are just passing a state called name. Okay, we don't really care about that right now. So it could be okay. Right now we can actually call these. Let's call it electro, and that's it. Selected value. We're just gonna pass that as the property. So selected value is gonna be the type of string. And then in the here, when we call this component, the selected value will be electro. We don't care as of now. Actually, I feel like where is the example? The example we call electro, so perfect. Yeah, that's fine. What else do we need to do here? Okay, now it says that the items are not defined because I guess that here the items also comes from the state. We don't really care that about that right now, so we can also pass here, yeah, the list of items. Do they have any type? Items. I guess. Okay, the items are just like an array of strings, so we can just define that as well here. Array of a string. Okay, perfect. And then we can just pass here items, which are gonna be an array. For example, electro, house, epic. This is gonna be epic. The next video is gonna be epic. I cannot tell you what's gonna be just yet, but it's gonna be epic. I can tell. All right. Okay, so now, okay. And then we need to provide an on-name change. So where is that? Option, on clean, on click. All right. So these two guys here right there, we're just gonna create like a fake callback functions because I don't really care about them as of now. We are not focusing on that part. Oops, sorry. So this is gonna be on name change and here at item. So that's gonna be pretty much it. What's up with this? The flex option, values missing in type, property values missing in type, stream, blah blah blah, but requiring type option prop. Okay, so this means that okay, option. 1 second. Value is missing in type. Okay. Whoops. The expected type value does not exist. Okay, so what are... Oh, got it. Okay, that's fine. So we can just come here instead of item, which is not an item, it's just a value, right? So we can just call it value and that's pretty much it. Okay, let's see if this works. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, pretty awesome. Pretty cool. Okay, so let me do something else real quick. The tag selection. Well, actually, I feel like 1 second. It feels like this is changed, no? Yeah, this is not the genre selection. Why is this changed? Okay. Hallelujah. Okay, so let's see. Oh no, okay, that's working fine. Okay, that's working fine. We just need to add a divider between the elements. Okay, so I'm just gonna add that right there. Pa 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 pa. Whew. Okay. All right. So we have here the type. we can add a new more type, so it could be like, well, we should implement that. Pretty awesome, pretty cool. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. So we have all right. What else? What else do we need to do? Okay. Disable. Okay. We have reached to a point where this is looking so good. I'm just gonna. Well, I mean, visually is not looking good, but you get my point. So I'm just gonna add create basic audio track entry, audio track item. Yeah, okay, so what we can actually do right now, first I'm just gonna do a quick break, 1 minute break, because I need to go to the bathroom. And once I do the break, oh, now there are more people watching on YouTube. Oh my god. Now I cannot do a break. No, I'm joking. Okay, so for those of you that are new, we're building this application for moodsfm, my new project, and this is a back office application just for staff only. You're human. This is an staff only application for managing the catalog of music, so we will be able to change the title, the author, listen to the track list, as well as classify them. This is one of the most important parts of the project success. I know I'm human, but there are so many people connected to the YouTube right now. Now I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick because I need that. In the meantime, what I actually want to do real quick right now is all right, so we have gold and cyan selected. So these are all the options, which we will refactor that into constant. But what I actually want to do is the options, stack render, default value. Okay, what I want to pass here is the selected value, so we can actually populate this with the real stuff, right? So if we go real quick to the JSON to see the examples, we have in the tags chill and electronic, right? So that's actually what we can pass here as the selected values. So instead of having here a default value hard-coded, we're gonna pass here selected values. Okay, so this is gonna be again an array of string, and then selected values equals 2, and here is where we need to actually get the track dot tags. And actually, instead of selected values, we can actually call default selected values. We will see why later on, but this will allow us to differentiate between the ones that are selected. Oh, sorry. The ones that are selected and the ones that are by default selected, right? So the new selection versus the default one. What's up here? So string is not assignable to string, blah 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 blah. Type string is not assignable to type string, blah 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 blah. Okay, let me check that real quick. Default value type, the value type, where's the value type? Actually, I feel like the only thing is changing this by array strings. Yeah. Awesome. So actually we got those selected, which is great. What about the announcement? What's up with the announcement? Did we hit 600 people? No, 660. Come on, guy. We need 2 more people. We need 660 to do the announcement. 2 more subscribers on YouTube. Or did we already hit that? No, actually, we didn't hit that, right? Ooh. What? 49 likes on the live stream? Thanks so much. 49 likes. Crazy. What? Wow, thank you. 50 likes on the live stream. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the Valorant and I will do the announcement. Wow, that's crazy. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Dani, necesitamos 2 personas más para hacer el announcement. We need 2 more people to do the announcement, Dani. That's your task. Es tu tarea. Okay, I'm gonna... Alright. We need 2 more people, Danny. You can make it. We can make history together. 1 second. Alright, so the color is the value. I don't... What the fuck? What the... No, don't say bad words. The color is the value. Oh. Okay, so actually we need a mapper, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so let's have a mapper here, which is genre or tag to color. So this will be basically, let me go to the fixtures. Okay, so we have chill, electronic, whatever. Those are kind of like temporary values. And then we can just have it here tag to color. So we pass a value, and that value will automatically create what's up with this tag to color. Has any type. All right, let me do something else before. Get tag color. I think it's gonna be better doing something like that. So get tag color, and then we have here a value, and the return will be a string, and then here we can actually say a value in tag to color, then we will return tag to color from the value. Otherwise, we will return default tag color, which is gonna be probably gray or something like that. It's not decided just yet, but probably. Danny, 2 more people. We need 2 more people. Alright, so tag to color, it says because expression string can be used to index string was fine on time, chill. Actually, TypeScript map type. I feel like we can actually set the type in a very easy way. Second. Let me do something else before that. TypeScript object literal. I remember that I did this in the past. But that's something that I don't normally do on my daily basis, so I don't remember what was that. So object, yeah, okay, yeah, the interface part. Okay, we can do that. Let me see. because there was a way to actually specify that the index should be a string and the value is a string as well. There we go. Exactly. This is what I was looking for. Yeah. So you got the key, which is gonna be a string. Actually, this could be eventually be like an enum. Actually, where's the? Yeah. Let's have this to be an enum. Let's try that out, and then here the value is gonna be a string. Well, I'm not sure about this. Why why Visual Studio Code doesn't automatically get the suggestion? Oh, tag is already defined. Oh, that's not cool. Okay, I see. Well, actually, tag, we can call these. Where is this being used? Okay. Tag item, for example. Let's call that tag item. So we were getting a conflict. Okay, must be string or number. Okay. No. Okay, let's assign this type there. Alright, awesome. Bueno, ¿alguna pregunta hasta ahora? Any questions so far? What's up with this? Interesting. What's up with these? Let me refresh. Awesome. Yay! Nice. Nice. Okay, so so as you can see right now, we basically told these I don't really know why I'm not getting the alerts though. That's weird. Goal settings, donations, alerts, display enabled. I don't know why I don't see the alerts when somebody subscribes and stuff like that. It should be working fine. Anyway, so right now what we basically did was assigning a particular tag to a particular color. So if I change this to, for example, lime, the chill part will be lime as well. So pretty cool. So we can have like multiple, like several colors based on the type of the tag, right? So I don't know, it's just like a small UI improvement. And then what's up with these? All right, so I need to go to the bathroom 1 second, and I will get back to the live stream. And I will probably say the good news because I want to share that anyways. And we are already hitting a good number of subscribers. Where is the YouTube subscriber? So I can see the alert board, the alerts, but I don't see that connected to my YouTube account. Maybe because this is linked to another, I don't know. Whatever, I will just fix that in the next live stream anyways. Okay, so I will be right back. I just need one or 2 minutes and I will be right back. A wild Pikachu appears. I'm back. I'm not Pikachu, but I'm back. Okay, let's keep rocking. So we only need one more person to arrive to. Oh no! We are already 660. Pretty awesome. Okay, we hit the goal. So I'm gonna tell you what I did. Nice. 1 second. All right, it looks like we already hit those 660. Hey, what's up, man? Twitch. How are you, Sky Suman? I know this is weird classes. Can you check out my YouTube channel? Sure, no problem. Does it has... I'm just gonna do some promo for you. Does it have any copyright? I hope not. I don't want to be banned. Nice. Do you want any particular feedback over your YouTube channel, man? Is this like some sort of Cleveland Indian? Okay, it looks like it's some sort of like a sports. Nice. Pretty cool. Keep it up. You're getting a good traction, 64 followers, so keep it up. I think overall, the main problem with your YouTube channel is that okay, 1 second. I don't really know what your channel is supposed to be. So once I get the miniatures and I see the thumbnails, I can totally see that it's about American football. Well, not American basketball. Wow, oh my god. What's the name of this sport? American football? The thing is that what I would expect you for doing is basically changing this header and put a more clear like text about what's your channel about. So maybe uploading videos about blah 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 every day or every week or something like that, to try to target a more niche audience. Apart from that, the homepage is like, the thumbnails are great. I really love, okay, sport mixes, yeah. So I could put on the headline, sport mixes every day or sport mixes every week. I like the thumbnails. I think your thumbnails are really good and they can have a good CTR. Overall, I like it. I would try, if I were you, I would try to do some update to the homepage to try to have like a highlighted video and maybe, you know, like some more playlists or something like that. But overall, it's looking good. Look, keep it up. Did you subscribe to my YouTube channel, by the way? Okay, so let's continue with this. And I will reveal the announcement very, very soon. But I need to get into the mood. Alright, so actually tag selection. Alright, so tag render, and then we have the default value. Alright, so that's for the tag selection, which is done. What I want to do now is the genre selection. So it seems to me that, alright, so these are the list of genres, okay, items, okay, and then we have right there input, okay, selected value, okay, select, drop down, render, okay. But I think that the select should have like some sort of like default value, right? Selected, focus, get mode, render, select, options, select value. Okay. Never mind. Okay, so input selected value. Okay. So what's up with that? So genre selection, selected value. So selected value is actually electro. So what the custom drop down. Alright, so select. Yeah, no problem, man. Like, building a YouTube channel and stuff like that is hard, so I like to ask for feedback. I like to get feedback, so thanks for sharing. Overall, I like your channel. I think the main problem with your channel is that it will be super hard for you to monetize because you're using copyright content. So, I mean, if you do it for fun, that's great. But if you do it thinking like you will make money out of that, I doubt, except if you get the sponsorships and stuff like that. So that's why I'm telling you, like, it's awesome. But instead of having those clips, oh, actually, sorry, because I'm not sharing my screen. So sorry about that. Instead of sharing clips, why don't you add comments on top of those clips? Like, hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna comment different clips from my favorite sports. So let's start. And then you keep adding comment on top of that. I think the main problem is that you will not be able first to monetize, which, I mean, on YouTube right now is super hard to monetize anyway, so don't care about that. But if you reach to a point where your channel is famous, then the problem is that you will not be able to monetize. So I would suggest you to try to build content on top of that, right? So say, okay, so I'm gonna do a reaction about NFL, or I'm gonna do X and Y and Z, and then you add your own opinion about, oh, I like this player, or that was a smart move, or that was silly, blah blah. But try to do something like that. Otherwise, you will not be able to monetize your channel. Drop down menu, drop down render. Okay, item select. Option. Okay. Let me do here flex selected value. Alright, so let me actually put here add butter so we can see what's going on. You like turtles, Danny? Danny like turtles. I like pandas. And fox. Why do you like turtles, bro? Select the value lecture items. What is that menu here? There must be something wrong with the... okay. Tracklist. Let me fix that. Because that's problematic. Like, each item of the... Yeah, okay. So one moment. Yeah, this is problematic. This tends to have, like, issues. Track dot title. Alright, so I think I've just removed this console log issue, that console error. You cannot convert our circular. Okay, so this should be this one right there. You know what? I'm just gonna... This is gonna be faster, so we can render selected value and then items. Come on. Come on, this is the old one. React, create React app. Okay, we are 660, Danny and the rest of the people. Now is the time. Now it's the time. I've just bought... Okay, before saying this, what do you guys think that I bought for the channel? What's your guess? ¿Qué creéis que he comprado? What's your guess? What do you think is my next investment on the channel? I want to know. Put a comment, and I will see if you have like right on the spot. So what do you think that I bought for the channel? I'm reading you. I want to know. What do you think? I don't see comments. That's not true. Dani, ¿dónde estás? My back. I have like, my back hurts sometimes. Let me see the API. Autofocus disabled, drop down style, filter, label, use options, placeholder, value. current value. Okay. So actually, the one that I should be using is value, not the. So. All right. Let me check this. Let me see if this works. Selected value. Because all of them should be electro. Yes, there we go. Pretty awesome. Now then, yeah, I should just change this to be selected value and change that, but one input. Add item on name change. So yeah, all right. So on change. On change. On add item. Okay, on add item. Okay, general selection. Okay, and then we have here on chain on add item, and then we can have on chain genre to be more specific and on add item. Para para bam, para para bam, para pa 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 para pa pa pam, para para bam, para pa pa pam. Okay, so this is gonna be the new value, and we're just gonna console log, and then value is gonna be the string. Okay, awesome. You are back, Danny. I was waiting for you, man. I asked earlier, what do you guys think that I bought for the channel? ¿Qué crees que he comprado para el canal? I was waiting for you. Alright, okay, on change. Watching code from bed. Oh my god, that's so exciting. Function provides must be. Is not assignable to type. Okay. Okay. No problem, bro. I will wait for you to disclose what I bought. Cuando vuelvas lo digo. Hey, Matías, how are you, bro? ¿Cómo estás? Pues nada, aquí programando un ratito. De chilling. Domingo de chilling. Chilling Sunday. You know, bro, what we are working on? ¿Sabes lo que estamos haciendo, tío? Si no te lo explico, te doy un breve tour de lo que estamos haciendo. Vamos a ver. House. On change. Why is this not being called? There's not. That's not. change genre. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. That's exactly not what I'm looking for. And actually, okay, alright, alright. Let's have here a React hook. So new value, new genre value. Yo estoy bien, tío. Mati, ¿cómo estás tú? Use state. Come on. Yeah, so for those of you that are new to the live stream, as you saw last week on Sunday and Saturday, we built a whole new application that is gonna be released. We don't know yet, but we were building that, and right now that application, as you know, it's a streaming service for listening to music, royalty-free music, and basically, for that application, what we actually need is a way for filtering out all the catalog for the MP3, right? So be able to change the classification of the music, like, oh, this is electro, this is house, this is techno, add some tags so we can filter out and basically enable, disable. So this application is meant to be for internal people, for staff only, to basically manage all the MP3 catalog. ¿Qué has hecho el fin de, tío? What did you do this weekend? Matías, ¿qué has hecho? ¿Por qué estás cansado, tío? A ver, ¿qué has hecho? Si los fines de semana son para descansar, joder. It's not assignable to type event. Okay. But actually, oh, okay. So it should probably be event, change event. Can I import these? Alright, so I see, and this will probably event target blah 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 blah, right? So this will be a synthetic event. Weekends are for resting or for working on personal projects. It's so funny that I say that working on a Sunday, right? Like doing a live stream on a Sunday. Okay, let's see. Syntactic event. Okay, cool. So we can have here event.target .value. Yeah, event.target.value. Okay, so this will be event.target.value. So this is, oops, sorry. This is a syntactic event from JavaScript, from React, sorry. Ay, qué loco, Matías. A saber lo que has hecho este fin de. I don't wanna know. Crazy things. Alright, so this is changing, okay? So this is changing the value. Okay, pretty cool. So we can actually call set pa 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 pa. Okay. Oh wow, 11:40 p.m. Spanish time. I want to know what's the time in your country. What's the time right now in your country? ¿Cuál es la hora de vuestro país ahora mismo? Ponerlo en los comments. Leave a comment. Okay, this is working. Vámonos. This is working. So, okay. So, this will allow us to add a new value like yo. What the yes, this is amazing, honestly. This is amazing. And then add item. Why is the add item not working? I'm just what's up with this? The arch is required for an anchor to be keyword accessible. Provide a valid navigator. Well, actually, we don't need a link here. It could be easily a button. Too many errors. What? Okay, yeah. So that's working fine. Cause an add item. Yeah. 1 second. Here, there we go. Do I get here as well the adding a new item in the list? Do I get here as well the synthetic event here as well from React? Let's see. Bum, bum, bum. Ba, ba, da, bum. Yeah, I got the synthetic event here as well, so we can do something like added value, for example, or added item value, which is gonna be event.target.value. Okay, let's see if this works actually. Is this working? Okay, yes, that's empty. What? Oh no. Oh man. Alright, no problem. Because actually we have the value in the here, so no problem. On please add value. No problem. As you already know, like we don't actually need to add these underscore, because all these functions will be scoped to this component, right? But in this case, I like it to basically implicitly say that these are local functions, so you don't need to go up on the code to actually see if they come from the props or they come from the local scope. So that's why I add it here, because I think it improves the readability. Temazo, niño, temazo. Matías, I'm very hype, tengo mucho hype, porque he comprado algo muy tocho para el canal, que me va a llegar muy pronto, pero muy tocho, Matías, o sea, muy tocho. No sé cómo decir eso en inglés. Like very crazy, Matías. I bought something very crazy for the channel. I'm very hyped. I'm waiting for Danny to join the live stream to say what I bought. But muy tocho, Matías. Y estoy muy emocionado. Que lo sepas, Matías. Estoy muy emocionado por lo nuevo que he comprado para el canal. Porque va a ser la leche. La leche. ¿Adivinas qué es? Do you guess it? Matías. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, let's see if it works. So if I click here on add item, unexpected values undefined. Because I just need to update the color. Yeah, there we go. I just need to change this because this is no longer an event. This is just like a value, the direct value that we got from the user. Matías, ¿qué? Lo tienes que averiguar, tío. You need to guess it. You need to guess it. I will tell you. Te lo voy a decir, pero tienes que intentarlo. Matías, hostia, inténtalo. Va. Guess it. Try to guess it. Me van a manear el vídeo porque digo muchas palabrotas, tío. No me río. Me tengo que comprar un muteador. Es que digo muchas palabrotas. I swear too much. Cuando hago ruido, la familia viene. When I make noise, family comes. No, it's not a green screen, but I want to buy one. It's way more cooler than a green screen. Es mucho más importante y más chulo que una green screen. Una pantalla verde. Solo te digo eso. I'm just saying. Vale. Bueno, pues hemos solucionado. We have just fixed the... Oh, there we go. Okay, we have just fixed this, so I can add a new item. Pretty awesome, pretty cool. Yeah, this should probably be like a stage. But not there. It should be a stage in the application itself, and have like a couple of callbacks so we can keep adding more values to this. Okay, just let me commit this. No es una pantalla verde, Matías, pero podría ser. He visto una pantalla verde del gato, que está muy top, pero no es una pantalla verde. Es algo mucho más tocho que una pantalla verde. ¿Qué puede ser más tocho que una pantalla verde? A ver, ¿qué se te ocurre? Es muy tocho, es muy tocho. Y ya estoy dando muchas pistas. It's way more important, bigger and cooler than a green screen. Just saying. Oops, actually I was not sharing the main screen. I was keep working, but actually I didn't show you the main screen. What a disaster. Okay, this is working great, so I'm just gonna commit this. So fix get rate and tax selection. Bueno, lo voy a revelar ya, Matías. Me he comprado. Me he gastado un riñón y medio y me he comprado un nuevo ordenador. Pero un ordenador tochísimo. O sea, es gaming para editar vídeo. O sea, va a ser la leche. Me he dejado ahí un riñón y medio. O sea, es muy caro el ordenador. Pero va a estar brutal. O sea, llevo ahorrando mucho tiempo. Me quería pillar un ordenador guapísimo de gaming. Además va a ser PC, que yo trabajo en Mac. Va a ser PC para editar vídeos, para hacer directos, para jugar a videojuegos. Muy contento y espero que llegue esta semana o la que viene. Okay, so this is the great news, guys. I've just bought a new PC, a new computer. Super expensive, but super cool. I've been saving for quite a while, and it's gonna be shipped either this week or the next week. and I'm very excited, as you can tell. It's gonna make a whole new experience for me, for video editing content, for coding, for broadcasting, for playing video games. So I'm very excited about that. Muy emocionado. Ok, vamos a ver. Vale. So I'm just gonna move. Okay. So I'm just gonna move the we need a state. We need to keep the state of a couple of things. The first one that we need to keep the state is basically the list of genres as well as the list of the tags. So we are going to have a state for both things. So we are going to have here tags, set tags. Oh, unboxing. Epic unboxing. Va a estar tan top, tan top. Va a estar muy top. Okay, let's keep the state for the genres as well as for the tags, so we can easily chain that while the application is going on. So we need actually. I'm just gonna click here. Chao Matías, buenas noches, muchas gracias por pasarte, tío. Good night, sleep well. No creo que esté mucho más tiempo, default tags. Default genres. Okay. I feel like this should actually come from the database. Like, get me the list of all the tags and all the genres. Because in the local application we will not be able to actually reproduce that. Because it may change eventually. So I will add here a to-do. Call database, call API to get the list of tags, and call API to get the list of genres. Oh my god, and I need to go to have some dinner, so I will probably stop the live stream in a couple of minutes. I'm so sad because I don't want to leave, but at the same time I need to eat. Oh my god, I'm kind of like doing I'm doing art. I'm doing hip hop improvisation, array of string, whatever. This should be an array of tags. And then an array of genre. Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? Es que no sé pronunciar tu nombre. You know, guys, that I do this in English and in Spanish. Voy mezclando en inglés y en español. Así que si no entiendes algo, dímelo y te lo explico. Pero no entiendes algo del inglés o no entiendes algo de lo que estoy programando. Track. We need the genre here. Huh. Interesting. Actually, I want to use provider consumer here. It's been a while that I have not used this, and I forgot the API. But I think for this kind of, I'm really tired of props drilling all the time. Yeah, sure. Pokemon Monster 13. Happy to review your song. Send it. You know that I'm building an application for music, so send it to me. I hope it doesn't have copyright, bro. I like it. I like it. It's cool. Where are you from? I like it. Where are you from, bro? Slovakia. Nice. Never been to, but I feel it's great. Slovakia. Very close to Poland, very close to Hungary, which I went. I went to Hungary. I went to Austria, Prague, Hungary. I didn't go to Slovakia. Then I went to Romania. I'm just checking the Google Maps right there. So I went to Hungary, I went to Austria, I went to Czech Republic, I went to, that's pretty much it. I got a friend from Romania, Germany, etc. No, but Slovakia didn't go. Where from Slovakia? Oh, the music is too loud. Just let me, now it should be fine. Thanks for letting me know. Should be fine now. Alright, so the API, so what I want to do now is creating a context. Alright, so we don't care about that. Alright, so theme context, create context, then you create here the provider, and then you will just need to call the consumer. So that's pretty easy peasy. So we can do that. So we can actually call these what it could be a good name for this, tax context, for example. Let's call it tax context. So for those of you that are a little bit lost, well, I'm not gonna give you my address, but I'm on the right side of Slovakia. Oh man, you don't trust me, huh? Nice. Have you ever been to Spain? Create context light. So this will be, well, actually this could be default genres as well as default tags. Pretty easy peasy. Okay. Yeah, and then we just need to pass down the value here to the provider. So we need to create a provider right there. Tags context dot provider tags equals, and then here we just pass the tags value, and then tags context dot provider. I'm a little bit I should tags. Oh, sorry, the value. I'm actually thinking that. So does anybody know in the chat that if you have multiple contexts or well multiple providers, is there any a cleaner way to do this, or you need to actually grab each component with the provider itself? Like, is there any way to collapse both providers into ones? Okay, canvas. What's up with these? Tag is not a signal to. Okay, canvas, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Thumbs up if you like context in React world. Okay, so we got value. Okay, and then whenever we want to use that, context dot consumer. Okay, value render something based on the context. I guess like I also want to pass down. Okay, there we go. So here you pass a value, which is a theme and a toggle theme. The theme toggle button receives not only a theme but also toggle theme function from the context. Got it. So in that case means that we just created a context with an object. Got it. That's exactly what we need. So in that case, we can have here in the context the tags, which is going to be empty by default, and then add tag in case we want to add one more tag, which is going to be a function itself. One thing is that actually create context actually value. Okay. Yeah, let's do this as of now. So console log dot and then the value. Alright, awesome. The value is gonna be in a stream, so we are good to go with that. And then what we actually need here is another genres array, and then add genre. So this is going to be the same strategy, right? So in case, for example, the user that is currently visiting this application wants to add one more genre or one more value, we'll actually call the API, so we can actually persist that into the database as a new genre, for example. And then we will also need to update the state to keep track of that. Alright, so we got, what is this saying? That provider genres add genres. Genre is missing the following properties from type. Genres never. Genre. Got it. So what happens if I do here genres equals genres and then add genre equals set genres? Actually, hold on 1 second. Provider values missing. Okay, provider value is missing in type. Children element, but require provider props. Oh, okay, perfect. So the API for the provider is actually passing a value, right? A value object or a value or a direct value. Like it doesn't care whatever you pass down, but then you can pass genres, and then you can pass here on add genre or add genre itself. Okay, that's cool. And then here it could be, let's say, value. Then set genders will be, well, here to do check if value is not in the genders list. So that's something that we can easily do. If it's not, then we simply do genders and then the new value. And that's pretty much it, because in this case I don't think we should call the API, because the API will automatically, what's up with this, is not assignable to parameter of type set action genders. A stream is not assignable to type. Okay, fair enough. So let me check what's the type of genre. Alright, so it's, yeah, pretty simple. Actually, what is that? Genre empty array use state. Whoops. Okay. Update the Java equals to this. Then we pass the value. We'll fix this eventually, but it's just like a matter of providing a type for the genders list. And here it says check if the value is not in the tree. So 1 second. So if genders dot includes value, so if there's no if the generate is so if the generate is included, then here we just simply need to return skip generate is already in the list of genders. Actually, what I'm thinking that instead of an array, we should use something like a set, so we can guarantee that we don't have duplicates on the list of genders. But that's fine. I don't really care as of now. Okay. What's up with this include search element array genders? Okay, let me check something. So TypeScript use state type, because we are failing to define the data type for the hook. So interface use state. What about use state? If we hover over the variables in this code, we see that they are correctly to type to string, and they settle is type to dispatch, blah blah blah. Okay, so TypeScript has never interfered the type from the default value passed to usestate, which was an empty string. However, what about when usestate isn't a simple primitive type? What about something like below? Okay. Well, as long as we can provide a nice default, then TypeScript can infer the type. Okay. And then it says, what about when we cannot provide a default for the type to be inferred? However, we want the default value for this state to be undefined. The form hasn't been submitted, doesn't infer the type. So what can we do? Well, useState is actually a generic function. Oh, nice. Wow. Nice. Nice. Love it. Nice. That's cool. So genres use state const. I see. So there is a little bit of okay. React, TypeScript, create context. I want to also see that to be very sure about React context with TypeScript. I think we should see via that article. Per one, simple context with function components, creating a context, so default theme, creating a context provider. Okay, so this is what we have just done. So we provide provider values equals to theme. Okay, and theme is basically a state. Okay, so default theme. Okay, cool. And then you pass their. Okay. Creating a custom hook for consuming the context. So use theme, react.use context. Okay, which is the there. Okay, react.use context. Let's check what the return type of use context has been inferred as. Use context theme context is a string because it's the type of the context value. Okay, adding the provider to the component tree. So theme provider consuming the context. Header. The header component can access the context by using the use theme hook we created. This allows the header component to render an element that has its background color set to the theme color. Oh, nice. That's cool. So they just created a use theme context. Okay, use context. So what is this function? I want to see because I need a refresh on the use context. So use context is on the subject. Okay. So accept the context object value returned from the actual context and return the current context value for that context. Current context value is determined by the value prop. Okay. I like that. It's very clean. It's very clean. It's cleaner than what I was thinking about. TypeScript. There was part complex context with function components. That's exactly what I was looking for. Explicitly setting the context type. Okay, so theme context type. Okay, we got the theme object as well as the set theme. Okay, cool. So there will be a theme property containing the current value for the theme and the set theme method to update the current theme. React create context function expect us to supply an argument for initial context value. We can supply a default value for the theme property, but it doesn't make sense to provide a default implementation for the set theme method. So a simple approach is to pass it undefined as initial value. The type of the context value is inferred to be undefined if in strict mode or any if not. Okay. I think we're not using strict, the strict mode, so we should be fine. And then it says context, context. Using an enhanced context in the provider. Okay, so we got the theme provider. Okay, so this is just because they call it theme provider in a nice way, like they grab that into a function, but actually you don't actually need it if you are using that directly in the app.js, in your main app component. But yeah, okay, so they grab this theme context provider value, blah blah, adding an option to change the theme in the header component. So the use theme constant hook remains the same as in the last clause. The app component remains the same as well. We're going to change the header component though, so that the user can change the theme. Oh, nice. What is the other, the question, the exclamation mark? Actually, I'm just gonna make this bigger so you can guys see that better. Okay, so adding an option to change the theme in the header component. So, okay, we destructure the current theme value as well as the set theme method from the useTheme hook. Notice that we have put an exclamation mark after the call to the useTheme hook to tell the TypeScript compiler that its return value will not be undefined. I don't necessarily like that, but I guess I don't really know if there's another way. We have also added a drop-down that has options to change the theme to white, blue, and green. The value of the drop-down is set to the current theme value, and when this is changed, it calls the context set theme method to update. Okay, the full implementation is available while clicking below. Okay. Sounds good. We are getting very intense at this point. Okay, use context, theme context. Okay. That's probably, it's a good idea to grab these. To grab the context into its own file. Okay, what's up with the part 3? Context with class components. This is another post in a series. By the way, I'm just gonna keep this article. I'm just gonna add that as a comment. Okay. So the ones were with the hooks, but now this is with the class component. So try to use the hook code, the context hook in a class component. We are going to continue using the context we created in the last post that allows consumers to share and set a theme. Let's update the header component to be a class component. There is a problem. Okay, I like the way this guy writes. It's so cool that he's kind of like following step by step and say, okay, so if we do this, it breaks the code, so we need to do something else using the context property. So React class components have a context property that we can use to consume a context. First, we need to tell the class what context we should use with a static context type. Oh, didn't know this? This is cool. Notice as we put an exclamation mark after the context property to tell TypeScript. Okay. Huh. I didn't know this. I thought that like the only way to use the context was to use a provider and consumer. But what it's telling this is that you can actually tell like to a class like, oh, I want to use this context as a static property. Okay, that's cool. Explicitly setting the type for the context property. Notice as we don't use as a type annotation for the context property because we get a type error if we do so. A full working implementation is available by clicking the link below. Okay, using the consumer component, there is an alternative approach to consuming a context in a class component if we just need to access this method. Ah, interesting. Theme context.consumer. The shell of the consumer is a function that has a value of the context passed into the render. is that context type static property doesn't need to be implemented. We don't need to declare the context property with its type. Yeah, I mean, that's I think that it's better, but at least it's good to see like there are two options for writing the context. Creating a context with no default and no undefined check. Okay. The type for create context requires a default to be passed into it, but often it doesn't make sense to pass a default, so we ended up passing undefined as the default value, then checking for undefined. Yeah, a quick solution to the problem is to use the not nullable assertion operator and remove undefined from the context type. This works nicely because consuming code doesn't need undefined checks. However, we are still passing a default. Creating a wrapper for creating a context. A solution is to create a wrapper around create context that deals with the default and the undefined check. A wrapper, okay, cool. Create context, use context, blah blah blah. Use context must be inside a provider. Okay, cool. Thanks for sharing that. I will check it out, Mr. Beep. Thanks. Hey, welcome, Kush65. How are you doing? Where are you from? Alright, let's check this. This was epic. Let's check it out. Ooh. Oh my god. I can't believe. No, no. What happened? So funny. Thanks for sharing, Mr. Beast. Did you subscribe? Did you follow me on Twitch? I hope so. That's cool. I will use that. Anyway, guys, 12:25 here in Spain. I'm tired. But I think we have done so many things. So we actually created the scaffold or the skeleton for the new app, which is very exciting. We have learned about context, which is great. I told you the news about my new PC that is coming up soon. So yeah, I think we have done so many things. So we will keep working on this project. I will probably keep working on my spare time. And if I have time, I will do the live stream. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. See you very soon. Subscribe, like the video. Actually, we reached more than 50 likes on YouTube, which was crazy. And thanks so much for the people on Twitch that were putting comments and stuff like that. You guys are so much fun. You're guys super fun. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. See you very soon. Subscribe and follow me on Twitter, JG Ferreiro. JG Ferreiro. Ciao.